nefarious thing. I mean, what you're talking about is that academia itself is literally 20 to 30 years behind every movement and every thought. I mean, even though people are researching and they're publishing new materials continually, the responsiveness of academia to the world they're living in is really, really slow. So I expect that, you know, in the future, when there are people like Carlos with a PhD, and he's leading the art department, if he chooses to tolerate that, and he might. I mean, the truth is that we have never had even a visual artist leading an entire school, right? And until we have that access, we won't transform people's vision of the arts. We suffer a second-class citizenship, not only as muralists, and then add to it muralists of color, then add to that artists in general. I mean, you're talking about artists being an artist is a waste of time. Our parents will tell us that, our families will tell us that. Get a real job, you know, study something real that will get you a lawyer's degree, and you can be a doctor, first educated in our family, and you can be rich.
Sometimes even other artists tell us that.
Even other artists.
Artists tell us that too. They said, why would you choose such a thing, right? And so we're looking at this sort of layers of bias. But if we are not at the table, if we are not making these, you know, arguments, then there will never be change. And so I'm actually interested in that. I'm interested in having that argument. I'm dealing with Chicano studies and world arts and cultures, and in Chicano studies to say that the arts are central activity for the study of ethnicity, particularly of those people who live in the space between, you know, a massive population that live in the space between Mexico and the United States, and also between Latin America and the United States, expanding the notion of what a Chicano is, right? They don't understand the art's significance, and yet an entire movement was supported and developed by the arts in this history.